We're, going to the dealership to pick up a new planter today. When I say dealership, I mean Ace Hardware. When I say planter, I'm talking about a push seeder. This is real farming.
Brand new.
Real farming.
Real farming.
That's right. All right, we got our brand new garden seeder. Not worried about the brand. Like, I'm not affiliated with any of these brands. Every couple of years, though, we will get a new one just because the old, they're made of plastic. So they make really nice ones. They're really expensive. And for how little we use it, I mean, most of the time we're going to use a planter on the tractor. But we have just found that for our little flower fields, this works the best. To be honest with you, this one's a little bit more hefty than I realized. This is all metal. The only thing plastic is this wheel and the hopper. So last year, we've always planted the zinnias with this. But last year we actually ended up planting the sunflowers with this too. In the past we had planted the sunflowers with the planter on the tractor. And it just did such a better job. And so, yeah, this is what we choose to use. Got all of our seed wheels here. Most of the time they're labeled, leeks, asparagus, spinach, tomatoes, onions, turnips, beets, okra, Swiss chard. Oh man, good stuff. Should just attach this thing on here. I think it's already got the belt on. Usually it's not complicated at all, but that, if there's going to be a part that gives you trouble, that's the part that will give you trouble. One of the really good ones that's on the market is called a Jang seeder, and it's really good. It's got a price tag on it, but it's really good. And they make a Jang seeder that is convertible where you can push it or hook it up to the tractor. Again, just don't really use them that much. Well, albeit when you need it and have it, it's nice, but for the little bit that we use it, this thing gets the job done. Oh, this is a row marker. So if you were planting on a flat, meaning not on a row bed, or you could use it if you were planting on a row bed, but you wouldn't normally. You would hook this up, and as it went, it would mark where your next line would go, and you can, space this out more closer together or further apart, and that'll show you. That way, your lines will be nice and straight. Or, in fact, there's Renee right now lining out the rows. So, not something we're entirely worried about. I need to go get a little wrench real quick. Do not judge me by the cleanliness of my tool room. Judge me by how well I use the tools from that room. So we surface plant the zinnias. And so what we're actually going to do is just take this off. We'll use this again when we plant the sunflowers, but we're not going to use it for the zinnias, assuming that this part's long enough, which, as long as it'll push down a little bit, it might be. What we don't want to do is bury them. That's a lot of zinnia seed. So what we want to do, just because every seed company's wheels are a little different. So, let's see, this front wheel drives the belt. So we're going to spin it. Belt looks really good. Oh yeah, that's the perfect wheel. That's the wheel we're going to use. So, let's go plant some zinnias. I do this whole field. That's it. We're not done yet. We still got a lot to go, but the new seeder works really good. Our last one was like Frankenstein with spare parts, and so yeah, it's really good. We're gonna get the rest of this field planted. A little shower coming in off the Gulf, so hopefully that dumps on us, and that'd be great. But if not, we'll have the water running.
Look at all that corn! This is the corn we're growing for our fall festival in our corn maze. Soon, this corn will be super tall. See if you can beat this corn maze in this year's fall festival.
Push down and really break all that up.
That was easier. Alrighty now. It's pretty cool.
You want to stand up straight in this and
Stand up.
not pull the saddle over. So then put those reins over his head, hook up those steps. You're gonna hang on to these reins so your horse doesn't run off.
Yeah.
And you put this foot right here. Then you're gonna stand straight up. As you stand up, swing your other leg over, all in one fluid motion.
All right.
Kind of lean over the saddle a little bit, keep your body weight right in the middle.
All right.
Like that. That's it. That guy just whizzing by. Yeah, take him around. I want you to get comfortable with it.
Yes, sir. All right, I see.
Take both hands together. Then get in the car. You're going to be trying to get, stop and back up. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Back up, we just keep that pressure until
I see.
pull, squeeze your feet a little bit, and pull. There you go. Okay, you got a step right there?
Yep.
Perfect. Just keep going with that pressure and tighten us a little bit. Just keep going with that steady pressure. So he's kind of like just being a turd, not wanting to go. There you go. So he's that's kind of like us getting after him and saying, hey, whenever we tell you to do something, you just do it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
They're really, really lazy up until the point that they realize they can like run off. Like you're 10 miles away from the trailer, they don't want to walk 20 yards to get to where you want to go.
Yeah.
But they'll run 10 miles backwards to go to the trailer.
All right.
I don't think anybody ever said they were very smart. Here, hop over real quick. Keep asking him to go forward, squeezing, kicking, whatever it takes for you to get him to speed up a little bit. And then when he starts to trot, kind of push a little bit more pressure in your stirrups and just stabilize your body a little bit.
Good Lord, that's good. He's finally listening to me. That's crazy.
All right, Carson.
Are we gonna let the horses eat grass or go put them off in the sun? Sky high.
Crazy.
That's insane.
Thank you.
And then we are a no herbicide in the growing space farm.
amazing, yeah.
Right? And so like that's why I always say like that's why you're gonna see beautiful things like this.
Right.
Right? It's
We
what
let
happens when
everything
you
grow.
don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, we picked all the melons the other day. So for this specific shot, don't tell nobody. We're gonna stage some melons in the field. So we have one of my dear friends here, and she's a news reporter, and we're gonna be on her show live today. So we're getting ready for that. Her name is Lauren Kelly. I honestly didn't think about this until I walked into the store and saw you. I was like,
Oh,
Lauren's here, let's do this thing.
That's because you're such a pro.
No, I wouldn't go that far, but
You're such
it's
a pro.
it's easy when like if you ask me to talk about antique trucks, I'm gonna fail at it. But you ask me to talk about watermelons or strawberries,
I got it.
we got this
Got
thing.
it. You guys, acres and rows of watermelon. Tyler Froberg is the man who's going to be showing me where these things come from and how they picked. Oh, just so happens to have one right here. More from Froberg's farm with watermelons in hand. Coming up on today's Houston Life.
Oh, come on, just take
Do
the whole
it!
stuff. You eat it.
Yeah.
If I cut it in half, it won't get all over your face. So you gotta eat it like that. Lauren, let me
right.
give you a piece of this.
Oh, this is, I'm just
No,
like
I'm telling you.
chomping down. This is the best. That one's colder. Oh my God, that's so good. This is juicy.
Yeah, it's still good. Yeah. Look at that.
Those, the texture's a little better on this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a watermelon.
And
Oh my God.
now we do take them to full ripeness, and so that is why in a seedless melon, you will get a couple of these ripe seeds.
Yeah.
Because we actually let them fully ripen, we don't pick them early.
Yeah. I've smeared watermelon all over my face and I love it.
It's all good. You're outside. You're in the farm. You know.
All right, we are going to move the dinosaur. If you hadn't heard about the dinosaur, this is our ROAR initiative to recognize our area's resources. And so we're moving one of our big dinosaur statues to different local businesses, schools, community centers, libraries, anything that could be considered a local resource, we're moving it to. So far we've hit some businesses like the skating rink, a car wash place, some different restaurants, coffee shop, and then we've hit a few of the schools. So today we're going to be doing the first place outside of Alvin. We're going to be taking it down to Brazoria to Wild Peach Elementary. We did a contest on our Facebook page, just asking everyone to tag where they would like to see the dinosaur go next. And Wild Peach Elementary did like a campaign, and they got so many comments. So we're headed down to Brazoria. All right, off to Wild Peach.
If you could have a farm, any other place, where would it be?
So this is a really good question, and it's a question that I've thought about a lot. And you know with me, there's never just one simple answer. So the first thing that I'll say is it depends on what type of farm I was going to have. And so if it was like a produce farm, i.e. like seasonal vegetables, I would go to the Northeast. They have a shorter growing season, but a more robust growing season because it doesn't get as hot. And they have what I like to call produce culture. And so because you have such a short produce season, people value fresh produce more. And so the produce is more valuable. And so for seasonal fruits and vegetables, annuals, I'd go to the Northeast. If I was raising orchard crops, apples, pears, nectarines, plums, things like that, I go to the Pacific Northwest. You kind of get the best of both worlds. You get a cold winter, so you get your chill hours, but it's not a miserable winter. And beautiful springs, great summers to market the crop. You have a population that would support a U-pick. So for any type of orchard crop, I would definitely go to the Pacific Northwest. For livestock, like y'all know I love my sheep and goats. I would go to the good old Texas Hill Country. So, doesn't matter where, you know, west of Austin, all the way over, you know, to wherever, honestly. Even on the east side of Austin is there's some real pretty areas. But that, yeah, if I was going to do sheep and goats, like on a really, really large scale, I would go to the Texas Hill Country. For vineyards, meaning raising grapes, I kind of like the way we raise the muscadines right here. I don't think I'd change that. I think that we have the perfect climate for muscadines, and we're one of the only people doing it in our area. So you have the climate, but then you also have the uniqueness that you're the only one. And so I really like the muscadines here. If I was going to raise cattle, I wouldn't start my own big operation and go do it. I would want to go to the R.A. Brown Ranch and work with my good buddy Tucker. That's what I'd do. Hope that answers your question, Jesus. I can tell you that there is a group of farmers right now over here that is not happy about this. I think some of these hay guys, if they've got to cut at all, they've only got to cut one time. Because, I mean, it's been raining almost once a week this summer, especially over here. And they just hadn't got to cut. It's rice. So, at one point, Brazoria County was the rice capital of Texas. It's now really moved down into Matagorda County, but still got a lot of rice grown here. We're in Brazoria, the cradle of Texas, as they call it. So, fun fact, the first capital of Texas was Columbia, Texas, which is right here in Brazoria County. It's West Columbia now and East Columbia, which East Columbia is like a little tiny town, but Columbia was the first. And actually, weirdly enough, I think there's like controversy about it, of historians like disagreeing whether or not it was the first or the second. But if you go, it will tell you that that was the first capital. So the story goes that Fred Froberg, who was my great-grandfather, when he married Katie Froberg, well, her last name wasn't Froberg, but when he married Katie, her dad had a lot of money and wanted to farm. And so he left his brother and his dad, which would have been my great-great-grandfather, left them in Alvin, and they came down and farmed in Wild Peach for a couple of years before going back to Alvin and farming. People in Alvin were like, what and where is Wild Peach? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Turn it on the hat.
Yeah, turn it around.
Okay, what is it? And I looked, I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so amazing.
Yeah.
So I shared it on my page and then told the teachers, like, hey, this is a great opportunity for us.
So glad.
And then,
That's awesome.
and then it just kind of went from there.
There's
So then
lot of
the
people.
principal at the campus, so I'm only a pre-K, kinder and first.
Oh, okay, awesome.
My sister campus is Barrow, and so their principal shared it so that way we
They
could
were-
hopefully
oh,
win it.
that's awesome. I
Yes.
love it.
So
Cool. That was the most any group's been excited, for sure. That was awesome. Got a lot of work to do for the fall. We're about 38 days until Fall Festival. And, this year we started a little later getting ready because of our summer events. The summer events were very successful, though. So it's a good thing, but it's time to get busy with the agritourism.